Agent Kalilong, base po sa inyong Affidavit of Authentication of Digital Evidence na Annex A naman din po nitong Affidavit of Investigation, na-authenticate po ninyo yung video ng press conference ni VP Duterte noong November 23, 2024. Tama ba po?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ito pong video ng press conference, yung kanina pong pinlay po natin, di ba po yun? Tama ba po yun?
Yes po, part po yun. Meron pong inauthenticate ako na whole video, Your Honor.
Whole video po ang authenticate, ang inyong inauthenticate. Okay po. Ano po ang ibig sabihin ninyo ng pag-authenticate o ang authentication ng video?
Authenticate po is pag-ensure na ang yung video na yon is the same and actual nung nag-transpire. I-ensure po namin na hindi po siya edited or spliced or AI generated, Your Honor.
Okay, maraming salamat po. Maaari mo bang ipaliwanag sa amin ang proseso ng pag-authenticate in layman's terms kung pwede po, as much as you can?
Yes, Your Honor. Una po, kami, communicate with Facebook Meta para po ma-preserve po yung URL na nagko-contain po nung video nung press conference nung November 23, 2024. Then, nagkaroon po kami ng confirmation email from Meta na ginawa nila yung necessary step para po ma-preserve. Next, we conducted screen recording of the video to ensure that what transpired is also being recorded.
Spin recording po.
Yes po, including the URL po, tsaka kung sino po yung nag-stream ng video.
Okay po.
Then, after pong makapag-generate
Sorry
kami...
po, binanggit niyo po kung sino po yung nag-stream ng video. Sino po yung nag-stream ng video na ito?
For the authenticated video, ang nag-stream po is si Harry Roque po, Your Honor.
Okay po.
Na account po.
Go ahead po. Sige po, tuloy po.
Then after pong ma-record, nag-conduct po kami ng hash value calculation. Ang hash value calculation po, yung tinatawag na in layman's term, pag-fingerprint nung digital data, digital file, para po ma-ensure na yung video na yon, if magkaroon ng editing, magbabago po yung hash value.
So meaning nyo po, kung makita po natin na altered or edited po ang video, it will have a different hash value.
Yes, Your Honor. Magge-generate po ng different hash value if na-edit po yung video.
Okay, go ahead po.
Then after po nun, isinave po namin siya sa storage device and submitted as evidence, Your Honor.
So you confirm po that you submitted a copy of the video that you authenticated to the Committee on Justice, and what we played earlier is the authenticated video.
Yes, Your Honor. It's part of the authenticated video.
Okay, tapos dahil dito po sa inyong proseso ng pag-authenticate, sigurado po tayo na hindi edited, altered, or AI yung video po na hawak po ninyo at pinasa niyo po sa amin.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, maraming salamat po, Madam Chair. Thank you very much.
We now recognize again the Honorable Percy Sendanya.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. For recap lang po, mabilis. So kanina po, pinlay natin yung video, tapos tinanong po natin sa NBI kung yung batay ba sa video na yon ay inciting to sedition yung ginawa ni VP Sara, at ang sagot po nila is on the affirmative. Nakasite din po kasi yung usapin ng grave threats dun po sa kanilang affidavit. So tanong lang po sa NBI, batay po sa inyong affidavit investigation, yun po bang ginawa ni VP Sara, grave threats po ba yon?
Base po sa ebidensya na nakalap ng NBI at na-submit po sa Department of Justice for the purpose of preliminary investigation, ang naging findings po ng NBI, the acts of the Vice President constitutes grave threats.
So inulit ko lang po, so sinasabi po ng NBI, yung ginawa na yun ni VP Sara sa napanood nating video ay inciting to sedition at grave threats. May nabanggit din po kayo sa page 28, reasonable certainty of conviction for VP Sara for inciting to sedition and grave threats. Ano pong ibig sabihin ng reasonable certainty of conviction para po sa ating mga tagapanood?
Noong March 31, 2023, ang Department of Justice po ay nag-issue ng Department Circular number 20 na kung saan po ang standard or quantum of proof ng in carrying out the roles of the investigators and as well as the prosecutors, ini-ensure po dapat ng mga investigators as well as the prosecutors that there must be a prima facie case. I am citing Section 2 of Department Circular 20, and that there must be a reasonable certainty of conviction based on available documents, witnesses, real evidence, and the like.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just a very brief manifestation before I yield the time to the next member of the committee. Mahalagang paalala po, huwag nating ugaliing pagbantaan ang buhay ng kahit sino man. Krimen po yun. And we were expecting that the Vice President knows this. The threat alone is a separate crime from homicide or murder. Sabi nga ng NBI, there is reasonable certainty of conviction against VP Sara on 1 count of inciting to sedition and 3 counts of grave threats. Kung hindi tama ang ugaling ito para sa second highest official of the land, mas lalong hindi po ito karapat-dapat para sa isang tao na nag-aambisyon na maging highest official of the land. Inuulit po natin, grave threat, inciting to sedition, sinasabi ng NBI, ginawa po yan ni VP Sara. Maraming salamat, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Sendanya.
Madam
The
Chair.
Honorable Joel Chua.
Madam Chair, I move that we adopt the documents and videos submitted by the NBI last April 14, 2026, and today, April 29, 2026, and be made part of the records of this proceeding.
There is a motion to adopt all the documents, digital and documentary, submitted by the NBI to this committee during the hearing of April 14, 2026, including those which are being submitted today, April 29, 2026, to form part of the official records of the proceeding of this committee. Do I hear a second?
Second.
The same has been seconded. Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved. The committee secretary is directed to submit the additional documents being submitted by the NBI.